Hello, this is Robert McMurray, and I am going to talk about something that happened in 2001. Okay, story time. This story takes place in Tempe, Arizona. This was after I moved from the apartment in Phoenix to the apartment in Tempe. Also, it's after I let my half brother stayed with me for a short time, and he basically robbed me and stole some money from a place where he had a job for a few weeks, and I asked him to leave and he left. So it's after that, but before I moved to California and became homeless for like a decade. So I was on the internet. At the time. I was working at Hawkins Centerpoint 11, which since then I looked up, and that location is now owned by AMC. And I kind of like that job because they have the big theater with 11 screens on one side of the street, and across the street they have the original Hawkins with only one screen. And I always preferred to work at the original Hawkins, and yeah, because you're only busy once every 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, depending on the movie in a day, and you can get a lot done. But enough with Hawkins. Let's get to. I was on the internet and I found out one of my favorite actresses that I had a crush on ever since I saw her on the original Mighty Morphin Power Racer. Amy Jo Johnson was getting ready to come out with a movie, and it was supposed to be like a nude scene and everything. So basically, I looked up the details, found out who the distributor was, and some other people. But yeah, so I contacted them. I pretended to be a video store. I made up a name and everything else. I even think I created a fake website for this fake video store. And I convinced them to send me an advanced screener on DVD. And a screener is basically, you get a copy of the movie, but there might be text on the bottom or someplace. Just let you know, this is not for resale or anything like that. It's just a screener. And yeah, I can't believe it worked. I'm assuming this day and age with technology and the fact that video stores don't even exist anymore, it'd be a lot harder to do this and everything. And plus, they probably don't even send DVD screeners out anymore. They'll probably just send you a link to the movie that might last once or twice. But yeah, the thing with me is, if I'm not Robert, like if I pretend to be someone else or something else, it's easier for me to talk to other people. But when I have to talk as Robert, especially to strangers, I get all tongue-tied and twisted. But if we can come up with like what I want, like topic, like the main goal and what to say or most likely to say, and if I do a little research about what to do, then I could usually just figure out, come up, basically write a little script for myself and everything. The movie was Pursuit of Happiness, 2001. This is not the Will Smith Pursuit of Happiness. That came out in 2006, about 5 years later. And happiness is spelled a lot different compared to both movies. But yeah, this is the one I'm talking about. Stars Frank Welly, Annabeth Geis, Amy Jo Johnson, Patrick Von Horn, and several others. It's about a guy who had trouble with love and everything. And even though Amy Jo Johnson is on the front cover when you look at the video or the movie poster or something, she's hardly in the movie. She don't even have that many lines. And basically the nude or scene or the sex scene is like a couple seconds long, and you don't see much because it's kind of blurry and everything. And I thought it was a good movie and everything and all that. Of course, over the years, I lost the screen there that I had. But yeah, I always loved watching all the Amy Jo Johnson movies, and yeah, it was interesting. When I'm not Robert McMurray, I'm able to communicate a lot better. And when I have, like, let's say a script where I know what to say, how to say it, and I'm not talking directly to the people, like let's say I'm talking to a machine, or I'm just typing out in an email, I'm a lot better at communicating. But if I like go into some place or go into an office, that's where the trouble comes, and I just not able to communicate as well as I can, which is why it's hard for me to make friends and everything. And basically, I have a lot of stuff that I want to get out, and the best way to get out is making videos. And I figure, hey, why not put these videos on YouTube so maybe someone will see them. Yeah, so yeah, so that's basically my like Amy Jo Johnson story. I have met several Power Rangers in the past and everything. She is one Power Ranger I never met in person that I would at least like to meet in person. Maybe at a convention or something. But every time she comes to a convention near me, I don't have enough money for the ticket, or the tickets are sold out, or something else. And even though I don't like the idea of going back to LA, if it's for like 3 or 4 days or something, and I have a round trip ticket and I have a good chunk of money, I might consider it. But that is very, 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 very unlikely. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this story, and continue to look for more stories about my life. Until next time, this is Robert McMurray, over and out.